This is the easiest and most consistent Chang'e 15 versus Chang'e 18 strategy that I have ever seen. Today we are playing the new Super Dragon with the Flamethrower. And see that Flamethrower is now max, so as the Eternal Tone. And we are even using the Minion Prince Henchman Puppet. We don't need something like the Meteor Staff and any epic equipment on the Minion Prince, and it still works pretty well. So now let's dive into the video and see how it works. The logic behind this attack is actually pretty simple. You just use the Dragon Dew to funnel on one side, Queen Giant Arrow to funnel on another side, then all the Super Dragon just going into the core, and the base is gone. Okay, so let me show you. First, let's drop the Dragon Dew on the bottom side and use the Earthquake spell, Flamethrower ability to destroy everything on the bottom side, and there's still a clan castle, so let's just use the Queen Giant Arrow to destroy that. So now, the Dragon do the funnel on the bottom side, while the Queen do the funnel on the right hand side. The funnel is that so we can just drop all the Super Dragon going into the middle of the base, while the Infest Tower get triggered, we can just pop the Warden ability to protect everything through the Infest Tower and the long shots. Just reminding that the Super Dragon is not a high damage troop. That means if you split the Super Dragons, each of them didn't deal great damage. So the pathing for the Super Dragon is pretty important. You should always let your Super Dragons go together so they can push faster and stronger and dealing higher damage with the push. And that's why I just use the Overgrowth on the left hand side, even on the Chang'e in the middle of the base. In this way, see, now all the Super Dragons, they are all on the right hand side. They all go together. The push is being much more stronger. And see how many Super Dragon is still alive. There are 5 on the top side and 1 on the bottom side. I mean, I only bring 6 Super Dragon in an arming clamp, but now there are still 6 alive. I mean, that is just crazy, especially for a Chang'e 15 versus a Chang'e 18. So here, just the same method. Dragon do funnel on one side, Queen Giant Arrow on another side. All the Super Dragon go into the middle and the space is gone. So now let's drop the Earthquake and the Dragon do ability to destroy the Race Tower on the left hand side. So now we got the funnel on the left. And how about the right hand side? We still have the Queen. So we just use the Queen, deploy on the right hand side here, and Giant Arrow on the air defense and the sweeper. So we also make a funnel on the right. And now we can just path all the Super Dragon into the middle of the base. Just bend all of them into the middle, drop the Minion Prince, the Skywagon, and the Warden. They all go into the core. Our goal is to path them into the Chang'e compartment. See that Race Tower in the Chang'e compartment. When the Race Tower gets triggered, then we can use the Warden ability to get through that rage area to protect all those Super Dragons. So now let's wait until the Race Tower gets triggered. That's when we just use the Warden Eternal Tone. And we also use the Overgrowth spell on the left hand side so that we can force our Super Dragon go into the right hand side and the top side. We need to group those Super Dragons together to maximize their value. If you let them split, then they didn't get a value. See? Since I just didn't overgrow the Expo on the left hand side, some of the Super Dragon are going to the left and they stuck on the enemy king, and that's a mistake. But since we still have so many Super Dragons alive, that's okay. With all 6 Super Dragons alive, it's gonna be a triple for sure. In the first and second attack, I used the Dragon Dew with the Flamethrower ability to set at the funnel for the Super Dragons. But actually, here is another way for the Dragon Dew to funnel. Instead of placing the Dragon Dew and using his Flamethrower ability on the side that I want to funnel, this time I just deploy the Dragon Dew on the opposite side use the flamethrower ability on the opposite side of the base where I want to funnel, and just let him fly to where I want to funnel. So now, after the dragon do fly, he is gonna funnel on the top side. And I also want to deploy the queen on the bottom side so she can funnel on the bottom side. And then, our main super dragon can go into the middle of the base since those two heroes just funnel for us. And see, all the super dragons, they are all in the range of the internal tone, they all get protected, they are going together and maximize the value of the air push. The reason why I use the Dragon Dew on the opposite side of the Super Dragon funnel is that this time if I use the Dragon Dew on the bottom side, I can get more value with the Flamethrower ability. So in this case, we not only get a better value with the Flamethrower ability, but also we still maintain our good pathing because after the Dragon Dew flying to the top side, he is gonna funnel for our Super Dragon, so the Super Dragon still got a good pathing. When you are doing this Dragon Dew trick on the opposite side, you should always ensure that the Super Dragon can get a good pathing. Somebody should funnel for the Super Dragon. If it use it on the opposite side just for the value, but the Super Dragon didn't get a good pathing, then you shouldn't use that. You should just use the Flamethrower just for the funnel. Because the pathing of the Super Dragon is always much more important than the value you get. And here we are going on to the next base. See, the race tower is on the right hand side, is on the outside. So it's pretty good entry for the Super Dragon. You can just path the Super Dragon onto the race tower area on the right hand side and use Warden ability to get through those race tower area very easily. So since the Super Dragon is gonna path onto the right hand side, and that means the Raven's Tower on the left hand side is probably gonna be pretty annoying. Since no Super Dragon can get through the Raven's Tower, and the Raven's Tower can go on to the stage 3, having the most amount of damage, and is pretty annoying for you Super Dragons. So that's why this time I'm going to use the sand trick as the last attack. Drop the Dragon Dew on the opposite side so that we can use the Flamethrower ability to get the Raven's Tower. And then, after the Dragon Dew fly across the base, now the Dragon Dew can funnel at 3 o'clock for the Super Dragon, while the Queen funnel at 12 o'clock, so we can spam all the Super Dragons from 1 and 2 o'clock. And since they get a good funnel, so this time the Super Dragon got a good pathing, they all go together into that bridge tower area, and since they all go together, we get a stronger push into the core of the base. Easy get all the core and just overgrow at the backing, and rest of them just clean up. It's okay for the Super Dragon to split when everything is gone and it's just for clean up, and it can also help speed up the speed of the clean up since every Super Dragon pathing into different direction, and this will speed up the cleanup. But if there is still so many remaining base steps, so many hardcore air targeted defense, then you should still use your overgrowth to consider the pathing. Okay, so let's move on to the next base, and again we are going to use the sand trick. Drop the Dragon Dew on the opposite side and use his ability to fly to the way where we want him to funnel for our Super Dragon. But this time I wanted to make a little bit of difference. I want to drop the Queen with the Dragon Duke. Now let's drop the Queen at 6 o'clock on the bottom side of the base, and also the Dragon Duke as well. And see, this time on the bottom side, the monolith is gone and we didn't use any earthquake on that monolith. In the past, if there's no giant arrow to provide damage, you need to use one earthquake spell and with the Dragon Duke just to destroy that monolith. But now since there's a giant arrow, so we don't need any earthquake spell. we use all 2 Earthquake spells onto the middle Defense Tower, and it just acts like a traditional Rocket Backpack and Giant Arrow trick. Just Giant Arrow, Rocket Backpack, and 2 Earthquake to destroy the Defense Tower in the core. So this trick is like the combination of the Flamethrower Rocket Backpack tree and the Giant Arrow Rocket Backpack tree. It's very useful. And since we just deploy the Queen on the bottom side, the Queen found on the bottom side, while the Dragon Dude after the Rocket Backpack, he is flying onto the top side, and he is doing the funnel on the top side. Top side, bottom side, get funnel. So that's why you can use the Super Dragon on the left hand side. So every Super Dragon get funnel, and they can all go into the core and get good value. That's how you deal with this kind of base. So now let's move on to the next base. This base, see, the multi-archer tower is on the right hand side on the outside, while the clan castle, the monolith is in the core. Everything is on a line. If you want to get everything in one line, then you should use the Queen and the Dragon Dude together just as the last attack. So this time I'm going to use the Queen onto the right hand side, maybe probably like this, just Earthquake and Queen ability and the Dragon Dude. You use the Earthquake spell in the core because the Flamethrower cannot get everything in the core, but you don't have to use the Earthquake spell on the outside, since we got the Flamethrower, Dragon Dude Rocket Backpack, and also the Giant Arrow, so you don't need to use any Earthquake spell on the outside. Just leave all the Earthquake spell in the core so you can get everything in one line. And since we just got the funnel on the right hand side, and the Dragon Dude got the funnel on the left hand side after he fly to the left hand side. So that's why we just dropped the main Super Dragon army on the top side. Some of them still got split, but that's okay, as long as they pathing into the core, just overgrow on the bottom side. So now they are all going to the left. All the Super Dragon fly together, push it stronger, and it will be a triple for sure. So that's how you use this Super Dragon army. Okay, so let me make a quick conclusion. There are 3 ways to set up a Dragon Dude entry. First, use a Flamethrower to funnel one side and the Queen to funnel on another side, then send the Super Dragon straight into the core. Second, deploy the Dragon Dude on the opposite side and fly him into the area where you want him to create a funnel for the main Super Dragon army. Third, use the Queen and the Dragon Dude together to destroy everything in a line for the entire army. Which method you should use depends on both the pathing and the value you get. The Super Dragon pathing should always be the top priority. Once you secure a good pathing for the Super Dragon, then you start thinking about which method gives you the most value. Most importantly, you should always keep all Super Dragons together so you can create a much stronger push. If you notice the Super Dragons are about to split, use an overgrow spell to control the pathing. As long as you get a good funnel and the solid pathing, you can easily triple a Th 18 as a Th 15. This is the COC way. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful. And I will see you in the next video.